morning, everybody. So this is P. Shivacharan. I teach history, both Indian history and also AP history for the APPSC Group 1 aspirants and Group 2 aspirants. So students, I am here today to discuss the syllabus strategy. We will have to analyze now how to discuss and what is the syllabus of the Group 2 prelims and what are the topics involved in this ancient India, medieval India and modern India. Okay, let's have a look at this. The first topic, you know that the first ancient India, you see the syllabus of the ancient India, what are the topics which must be covered for your exam in the ancient India. Okay, the first topic is, as you know, that the salient features of the Indus Valley civilization and Vedic age. So I have split the whole syllabus into parts, and I will explain you each and every syllabus and how to study that. What are the most important themes to be covered in that? What are the important subtopics to be covered in that? Previously, how the questions were framed, and now how the questions are yet to be framed. Okay, we will discuss that. The first topic is salient features of the Indus Valley civilization. You see, salient features of Indus Valley civilization in the sense, what are the subtopics in that? Okay, as you know that we will discuss in our class, subtopics, important sites. Okay, Sindhu Nagarikata, Indus Valley civilization sites, Harappa, Mohenjo-daro, Chanhu-daro, Lothal, okay, Lothal, Dholavira, Kalibangan, these are all the sites, and what are the excavations which are in that sites. Based on that excavations only you may get the questions. Okay, and not only that, salient features in the sense, also the subtopic town planning, the most important town planning. As you all know that Indus Valley civilization is an urban revolution in the country. Okay, Indus Valley civilization is the mother of all civilizations. Why it is a mother of all civilizations? Because of its most important feature, town planning. Understand? Not only that salient feature, even in the salient feature, society, okay, economy, religion, all these are the salient features. But among all the features, the most important expected topics, sites, town planning. Understand? This part must be focused for your exam. So previously you got a question, okay, in the previous year exams, already there was a question framed, which among the following crop was not known to the Indus Valley people? Which among the following animal was not known to the Indus Valley people? Understand? In that way, the questions may be, again they may frame, town planning and important sites. Now when it comes to the Vedic age, this is the second civilization in the India. Vedic age, from 1500 BC to 600 BC. Vedic age. Understand? In this Vedic age, as you all know that early Vedic age and later Vedic period. Later Vedic period and early Vedic period. Sir, what are the salient features and how the questions can be asked in this early and later Vedic period, in this Rigvedic period? Okay, here the most important part is Vedic literature. Vedic literature. Vedas, Brahmana, Aranyaka, Upanishad, understand? Vedanga, Upavedas, understand? Dharma Shastras, this entire part, Vedic literature is very important. And in the early Vedic and later Vedic, socio-religious conditions, and again in the later Vedic period, socio-religious conditions are very, very important. So what is the difference between Indus Valley civilization and Vedic civilization? Sir, this time most of the questions may be on the basis of statement based questions. Mostly the questions will be framed on the statement based questions. Okay, so now Indus Valley civilization and Vedic civilization we have discussed in the classroom. In my class notes I have told you many differences. Urban, rural civilization, urban civilization. Understand? Tribal civilization, Vedic age, in the early Vedic period, Jana, all the Janas, understand? Anu, Druhya, Puru, Tugvasa, all the tribes, Jana, Rajan, tribal civilization. Whereas Indus Valley civilization is a urban based civilization, understand? So what are the differences between these two? Please go through that, okay? Then second part, then after Vedic civilization, emergence of the Buddhism and Jainism. Under what conditions these two new religions are coming up? This Buddhism and Jainism, they are born in 6th century BC. New religions, which are called as the heterodox religions, 6th century BC. These two religions are born on the basis of the conditions which are prevalent at that time. where the priestly class monopoly was at its peaks in 6th century BC. As a result, to counter that Brahmanism, Buddhism and Jainism were born. Now, what are the most expected topics in Buddhism and Jainism? Understand? Buddhist philosophy. Buddhist philosophy. Understand? Buddhist principles. Buddhist Sangha. Buddhist Sangha. Understand? And Buddha's life. Important kings who followed Buddhism. And what are the reasons? What are the reasons for the decline of Buddhism? These are the most important topics. What are the reasons for decline of Buddhism? We have discussed various reasons. Rise of, again, the Neo-Brahmanism in the Gupta's age. Understand? And rise of Shaivism and Vaishnavism. Understand? And also Buddhism lost its identity because of the various superstitious beliefs. And by finally in the medieval India, because of the rise of Islam, Buddhism was completely down. Understand? Atla కొన్ని reasons చూసుకోండి sir. And in the same way, in Jainism, philosophy, principles, sanghas, important kings, and decline. These are the most important areas to be focused on. Then after that, you see the political history. The first three topics which I told you comes under the cultural history. Now, this is a పొలిటికల్ హిస్టరీ. ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది సార్ ఇది? మౌర్య సామ్రాజ్యం, మౌర్యన్ ఎంపైర్, గుప్తా ఎంపైర్. మౌర్యుల సామ్రాజ్యం, గుప్త సామ్రాజ్యం, వీటిలో సోషల్, ఎకనామిక్, రిలీజియన్, కండిషన్స్ అండ్ ఆర్ట్ అండ్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్. దిస్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ బిగినింగ్ ఆఫ్ ద మహాజనపదాస్ నుంచి స్టార్ట్ చేయాలి మనం. మగధ రాజ్యం హిస్టరీ ఇదంతా. అర్థమైందా? మౌర్యులు, గుప్తులు, వీళ్ళ గురించి మనకు సిలబస్లో ప్రత్యేకంగా మెన్షన్ చేసినాడు. వాళ్ళ సోషియో ఎకనామిక్ రిలీజియస్ కండిషన్స్ ఏంటి సార్? మౌర్యాస్ అండ్ గుప్తాస్ సోషియో రిలీజియస్ కండిషన్స్. బుద్ధిస్ట్ స్తూపాస్ మౌర్యుల కాలంలో కట్టారు. అశోకుడు నిర్మించిన స్తూపాలు, సాంచీ స్తూప, ధాన్యకటక మహాస్తూప ఇన్ అమరావతి. అండర్స్టాండ్? వాట్ కైండ్ ఆఫ్ స్తూపాస్? వాట్ ఆర్ ద డిఫరెంట్ కైండ్స్ ఆఫ్ స్తూపాస్? అండర్స్టాండ్? లైక్ పారిభోజక స్తూప, ధాతుగర్భిత స్తూప. దెర్ ఆర్ సో మెనీ స్తూపాస్, టైప్స్ ఆఫ్ స్తూపాస్. ప్లీజ్ గో త్రూ దట్. చైత్యాస్. అండర్స్టాండ్? different chaityas. Karle chaitya, Nagarjuna konda chaitya. Viharas, Parvata viharas, Nagarjuna Parvata vihara. How the viharas are looking like? Understand? There are many viharas, and maximum number of viharas are in Andhra only, in the entire India. ఆ విహారాస్ చూసుకోండి, స్తూప చైత్యాస్ చూసుకోండి. అండ్ అరౌండ్ ద స్తూపాస్ there are Salabanjika sculptures. On the walls of the stupas, the sculptures. You please go through the sculptures. What are the Salabanjika sculptures? In the Buddhist mythology, the Apsarasas, angels, are called as Salabanjikas, who holds the branch of a tree and stand in front of the stupa. ఇలాంటి కొన్ని ఆర్కిటెక్చరల్ ఫీచర్స్ ఉన్నాయి. వాటి మీద మరి మనకు ప్రశ్నలు రావచ్చు. అర్థమైందా? అండ్ ఆల్సో యక్షి స్టాచ్యూస్ were found in the Sultanganj, Bihar, Didarganj, Bihar. ఆ ఏరియాస్లో ఉన్నాయి. అండ్ ఆల్సో వెన్ ఇట్ కమ్స్ టు గుప్తాస్, యు సీ అజంతా ఎల్లోరా కేవ్స్. అండ్ వాట్ ఆర్ ద పెయింటింగ్స్, మ్యూరల్ పెయింటింగ్స్, ఇలాంటి వాటి మీద ఎక్కువగా క్వశ్చన్స్ రావచ్చు. అర్థమైందా? సోషియో ఎకనామిక్, రిలీజియస్, ఆర్ట్స్ అండ్ ఆర్కిటెక్చర్. రిలీజియస్, ఇన్ ద గుప్తాస్ టైమ్ దెర్ వాస్ రైజ్ ఆఫ్ విష్ణు, ద డివోషన్ టువర్డ్స్ ద విష్ణు అండ్ శివ. And in the Gupta's time, there was a beginning of temple architecture for the Hindu gods. Understand? These are the most important areas. Then the last topic in the ancient India, in the political history, Harshavardhan and his achievements. Harsha, you know that he belongs to P dynasty, Pushyabhuti dynasty. Understand? They were the feudatories of the Guptas. Understand? Harsha అంటేనే మీకు గుర్తుకు రావాల్సింది ఇక్కడ మోస్ట్ ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫ్రేమ్ చేయాల్సిన క్వశ్చన్, ఆ ఏరియా ఏంటంటే ఫారెన్ ట్రావెలర్ హ్యుయాన్సాంగ్. He is called as the prince of travelers. And what are the statements made by, what are the accounts of the Huansang on the Indian dynasties at that time? Huansang ఎవరి కాలంలో వచ్చినాడు? హర్షవర్ధన్. Huansang ఇంకా ఎవరి కాలంలో వస్తాడు? పల్లవ కింగ్ మహేంద్రవర్మ, వేంగి చాళుక్య కింగ్ కుబ్జ విష్ణువర్ధన్, and బాదామి చాళుక్య కింగ్ పులకేసి II. During all these kings' regimes, Harsha was a foreign traveler. And what are the accounts given by Harsha? Harsha praised Buddhism. And Harsha told Buddhism is declined in Andhra, not only in Andhra, in the entire south. And Huansang says, about the greatness of Nalanda University. He was a student of Nalanda University. Understand? He's praising the Buddhism in the Nalanda University. And he's speaking about the subjects which were taught in the Nalanda University. Understand? And also he gave some kind of information about the Kanauj Mahasabha which was held in the Kanauj area. 18-day religious festival. Another Chinese traveler who came to India during the Guptas is Faheen. Understand? Faheen. Understand? He came during the Chandragupta too. He is actually the first Chinese who came even before Hyansang. వీళ్ళ గురించి చదవండి. ఎక్కువగా ఫారెన్ ట్రావెలర్స్ మీద ప్రశ్నలు వచ్చే ఛాన్సులు ఉంటాయి. అండర్స్టాండ్? ప్రీవియస్ ఇయర్ ఫ్రేమ్ చేసిన క్వశ్చన్స్ కూడా ఇలాగే ఉన్నాయి. ఇప్పుడు అదే ట్రెండ్. ఎప్పుడు ఫారెన్ ట్రావెలర్స్ ట్రెండ్ అనేది చేంజ్ చేయరు సార్. ఇన్ ఎనీ చాప్టర్ యూ గో త్రూ. ఇన్ ద మిడివల్ ఇండియా యూ గో టు విజయనగర ఫారెన్ ఎంపైర్. విజయనగర ఎంపైర్, దే ఆర్ ఫారెన్ ట్రావెలర్స్. ఢిల్లీ సుల్తాన్స్, ఫారెన్ ట్రావెలర్స్. అండర్స్టాండ్? Then medieval India. In the medieval India, the first topic, Chola administrative system. I will ask you to study only the Chola arts. Please, Chola architecture. Chola's architecture, Brihadishwara temple in Tanjavuru and Gangaikonda Cholapuram. And also Chola's administration, which is called as the local self-government village administration. Understand? And also in the Cholas, the most important part, sculptures. Chola Nataraja, Shivatandava sculpture, architectural features, sculptural features. You please go through that. Understand? So when it comes to 2 chapters, I will tell you that Pallavas, Cholas, Pandyas, in these topics, please go through the most of the cultural part. Cultural part in the sense, one more important thing is Alvars, Nayanars, devotees of Vishnu and devotees of Shiva, Alvars and Nayanars. What are the texts composed by Alvars? Nalayira Divya Prabandham. Nayanars, Tevaram. Understand? These are the most important, this is the most important cultural development. And Vaishnavites and Shaivites, there was always violence between them. Who controlled the violence between them? Adi Shankaracharya. By promoting the Smartha cult. Understand? What is Smartha? Hari Hara Dvaitam. Shiva, Vishnu, both are same. There is a equal importance for all the paths of salvation. Smartha బోధించే ఇది. ఇట్లాంటివి కల్చరల్ పార్ట్ చూసుకోండి. సౌత్ ఇండియా హిస్టరీకి వచ్చేసరికి Cholas and Mughal Empire. In the Delhi Sultans and Mughals, one thing is very common. Understand? One thing is common. Architecture. You focus on this. For the first time, beginning of Indo-Islamic architecture, Masids, domes, minars, arabesque. Understand? Jali works, Pietradura decorations. Please go through all these architectural features. Understand? Language and literature. Understand? Mughals. When it comes to Mughals, I will tell you some important kings in the Mughals. Akbar, Salim, Jahangir and Aurangzeb. Enough. These 3 are the most important sultans. Please go through each and every feature of this, their administration and socio-economical conditions. And the foreign travelers, again, Delhi Sultans and Mughals are very important. Example, Travanier. Understand? Travanier. We discussed in the class. Travanier came to India during Aurangzeb's regime. Understand? Shah Jahan and Aurangzeb. Travanier was a diamond merchant. He's from France. He gave so many accounts on the Mughal economy, trade. Understand? And Bhakti and Sufi movements and the rise of Maratha Empire. This is the most important cultural topic in the entire medieval India. Culture, medieval culture is based on the Bhakti and Sufi movements. Understand? Bhakti Sufi movements first started in Tamil Nadu with Alvars, Nayanars, and from there it transformed into Bhakti movement across the country. Mirabai in Rajasthan. Understand? Lal Ded in Kashmir. Tulsidas in North India, Ramadas in North India, Ramananda in North India, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Bengal, Tallapaka Annamacharya in Andhra. Understand? Bhakta Ramadasu, Kancharla Gopanna in Telangana. These are the many Bhakti saints. You please go through their brief history. వాళ్ళు రాసిన పుస్తకాలు ఏంటి, వాళ్ళ సాహిత్యం ఏంటి, వాళ్ళ భాషలు ఏంటి, వాళ్ళు పూజించిన దైవం ఏంటి, అందులో ఉన్న కొత్త ట్రెడిషన్స్ ఏంది. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చైతన్య Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is from Bengal. Understand? For example, he started Gudiya dance, Vaishnavism dance. Understand? Showing the bhakti towards Vishnu through dance. Atlanti, Gudiya, ilanti కొన్ని కొత్త ట్రెడిషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. మీరాబాయిస్ పోయమ్స్ were written in బ్రజ్ భాషా లాంగ్వేజ్, వాళ్ళ భాషలు తెలుసుకోండి. అండర్స్టాండ్? ఇది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. దాని తర్వాత ఇక శివాజీ అండ్ ద రైజ్ ఆఫ్ మరాఠాస్. In the Maratha chapter, please focus on this man. Again, after Shivaji, you see Sambhaji, Rajaram, Tarabai, Sahu, Pishwas, Valanta avsaram ledhu sir. Only Shivaji. How the rise of Marathas? Under what conditions? There is a link between Shivaji and Mughals. Understand? Please go through that. Okay? And modern history. When it comes to modern India, advent of Europeans is the first topic. The coming of European merchants. Understand? European merchants ani untundi ikkada. Understand? You know that the arrival of Europeans to India is not something new that was there in even ancient India also. Understand? ఈ యూరోపియన్స్ రావడం మొదటిసారేం కాదు. కాకపోతే ఇక్కడ ఏంటి డిఫరెంట్, ఇక్కడ సీ రూట్ ఈజ్ డిఫరెంట్. ఎవరా యూరోపియన్స్ వచ్చిన వాళ్ళు ఇప్పుడు మరి సీ రూట్, కొత్త సీ రూట్, ఇట్స్ ఎ న్యూ, ఇట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ కేప్ సీ రూట్. అండర్స్టాండ్? Portuguese, Dutch, English, Danish and French. PDEDF is a shortcut to remember. Portuguese, Dutch, English, Danish, French. Order of Europeans coming to India. Understand? Then finally, who is successful? English is successful. Who is a rival competitor for the English trade in India? French. Understand? Here the story is between English and French. English, governor Henry Noir Saunders versus French governor Duplay. Between these two governors, there were 3 Carnatic wars. Commander was Robert Clive. Initially, Robert Clive was not a governor, he was a commander in the company. Later, he rose to a position by the time of Battle of Plassey, Buxar. Understand? 3 Carnatic wars. ఈ కర్ణాటిక్ యుద్ధాలు దయచేసి జాగ్రత్తగా చదవండి. హిస్టరీ అంటే స్టోరీ రూపంలోనే మనం చదవాలి. చదివితేనే ఆ కర్ణాటిక్ యుద్ధాల్లో పేర్లు, ఆ లింకేజ్, అప్పుడు హైదరాబాద్ రాజ్యం, కర్ణాటక రాజ్యం, ఈ పాలిటిక్స్ అన్నీ అర్థమవుతాయి. ఒక స్టోరీ రూపంలో చదవండి. అర్థమైందా? మన నోట్స్ ప్లీజ్ రిఫర్ చేయండి. 1857 సిపాయి రివోల్ట్ and its impact. British power in India, challenges in administration, social cultures. The most important topic is 1857 Sepoy Revolt and its impact. Sepoy Revolt. Understand? Sir, 1857 Sepoy Revolt ni ela chadavali? Sepoy Revolt lo unna facts enti? Group 2 ki facts kuda important sir. ఏమి మనం మనం ఏదో క్లాస్లో చెప్తున్నట్టు ఏదో ఇంటర్లింకింగ్ అంటూ నేను చెప్తాను, కరెక్టే. కానీ ఎక్కువ వరకు ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ కూడా వస్తాయి గ్రూప్ 2 ఎగ్జామ్లో. ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ వస్తాయి, ఇక్కడ ఇంపాక్ట్ వస్తుంది. 1857 సిపాయి రివోల్ట్ వల్ల కాన్సిక్వెన్సెస్ ఏంటి? వాట్ ఆర్ ద చేంజెస్ ఇన్ ఆల్ ద అడ్మినిస్ట్రేటివ్, సోషల్, కల్చరల్ స్పియర్స్? ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ డాక్ట్రిన్ ఆఫ్ ల్యాప్స్, ఇది దీనిపైన చాలా ఎఫెక్ట్ పడింది. డల్ హౌసీ తీసుకొచ్చింది దానిపైన. డాక్ట్రిన్ ఆఫ్ ల్యాప్స్ ఈజ్ అబాలిష్డ్ ఆఫ్టర్ సిపాయి రివోల్ట్. అండర్స్టాండ్? దెన్ రైజ్ ఆఫ్ కన్సాలిడేషన్ ఆఫ్ బ్రిటిష్ ఇన్ ఇండియా. పాలసీస్ ఎక్కువగా ఇంపార్టెంట్. సబ్సిడరీ అలయన్స్, డాక్ట్రిన్ ఆఫ్ ల్యాప్స్, పాలసీ ఆఫ్ రింగ్ ఫెన్స్. Policy of ring fence is the most important. Okay, these are the 3 important imperial policies. Okay, and the most important topic in the modern India, Renaissance, that is nothing but socio-religious reform movements. Indian Renaissance. Understand? Indian Renaissance in the 19th and 20th century. Here you have to go through the rise of Brahmo Samaj, Arya Samaj. Understand? What are the conditions in which Arya Samaj and Brahma Samaj were born? It is because of the rise of Christian missionaries. To counter the Christian conversions, there was a rise of Hindu Renaissance also within this. Understand? Within this, again, there is reformism and there is revivalism. Reformism and revivalism. Reformism is about to reform the Hindu society and culture. Revivalism is not about to reform but revive from its past, okay, from its roots. You bring back the glory of your own culture. Brahma Samaj, Arya Samaj, our differences చదవండి. అండర్స్టాండ్? కాన్సెప్చువల్ అండర్స్టాండింగ్ తెచ్చుకోండి. ఇక్కడ ఓన్లీ ఫ్యాక్ట్స్ మాత్రమే ఇంపార్టెంట్ కాదు, ఫ్యాక్ట్స్తో పాటు సబ్జెక్ట్ అనాలిసిస్ ఇంపార్టెంటే. అండర్స్టాండ్? In the 19th century and 20th century, there are so many topics. I request everybody to please refer my notes for this chapter. This is a very big chapter and I have given a detailed information regarding this topic. Each and every socio-cultural organization, what are its important principles, what are their goals, and whom did they counter, important personalities, ivanni important. And last topic, Indian national movement and its various stages. Moderate phase, extremist phase, Gandhian phase. You know that. Understand? And important contributors. I will tell you the contributors, the most important personalities. Gandhi, J.L. Nehru. Understand? J.L. Nehru, Patel, Maulana Abul Kalam Azad, Subhash Chandra Bose. Understand? Stalwart, Baba Saheb Ambedkar, and Annie Besant, and Tilak, Babu Rajendra Prasad, J.B. Krupalani, Anugrah Narayan, peasant class leaders Villanta, Rajendra Prasad, Anugrah Narayan, J.B. Krupalani. Please try to make a short notes about every important freedom fighter or otherwise important personality who contributed for any kind of struggle. Please try to make short notes. చేసుకొని చదవండి. అర్థమైందా? అతి ఒక కాంట్రిబ్యూషన్, ఎందుకంటే సపరేట్గా మెన్షన్ చేసినాడంటే ఏదో ఒక పర్సనాలిటీస్ గురించి పక్కాగా ప్రశ్నలు వస్తాయి. And last topic in the modern India is post-independence consolidation and reorganization. Post-independence consolidation means the most important topic is integration of princely states. Okay, integration of princely states. Understand? How 563 princely states were integrated into the Indian Union. Then after that, post-independence consolidation, another important topic after this, SRC, the reorganization of states on the basis of language. Understand? Inka em vastayi dintlo, green revolution. Okay, 5-year plans. Okay, first elections of India, 1952, first general elections in India. All these topics will be covered in the post-independence. Understand? Reorganization, states reorganization within the country also important. SRC, 1953, Fazal Ali Commission. ఈ టాపిక్స్ అన్నీ కూడా చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. ఇందులో నుంచి ప్రశ్నలు ఎట్లా రావచ్చు అంటే పోస్ట్ ఇండిపెండెన్స్ నుంచి మోస్ట్లీ ఐ థింక్ చాలా తక్కువ ఉండొచ్చు రేషియో. ఓకే, అప్ టు 1947 అయితే చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్. 1947 తర్వాత మీరు ఏపీ హిస్టరీ చదువుకున్నప్పుడు అందులో కూడా కవర్ అవుతాయి ఈ టాపిక్స్. ఓకే, దీస్ ఆర్ వెరీ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్స్. రైట్ ఫ్రెండ్స్, థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. ఆల్ ద బెస్ట్.